Hate to say it, but I should be using these two as well for making troops. That means I have to do the entire production line there as well. Yeah, I do hate to say that. Oh well. Let's just do it manually then. What am I short? That should do. We'll sort it all out later on. It's only money and men. We have plenty of both. Well, we had plenty of men. Certainly lost those. I didn't give Nevers land which had aristocratic ideas. France doesn't take that anymore. Let's all be very grateful. Because it's horrible. Oh, I was meaning to increase autonomy here so I don't have to deal with... What would they be, Sardinians? Yeah, always Sardinian nationalists. That's what the game really wants to give me. Debt and loans. Ugh. I don't deal with either. Why would I have an idea for it? Again, this isn't going to be the most glorious war we've ever fought. But we'll knock Sweden right out of secondary power status. Sorry, wrong game. Right, he goes for Krakow, but not in time. Then again. Planes crossing river, they certainly have enough maneuver that this will hurt me. That's okay. Let's go for it. Blow them out the sky. That's a really cool unit for the Commonwealth. Weapon on his back, Halo style. Alright, what do we think? Chase him down? Probably going to go to Chernigov. They always go to Chernigov. Put that foreman over to you, Sky. And I know Novgorod have had some tough times, but let's get our regulars over here. Not using the Pope, though. He's an important man. We don't want him dead. Come on, Krakow. Bah! Shut it down. Line tactics, engage. The worst tactic. It spreads out my units, making them more vulnerable. Jake, Iberian naval buildings, yeah. Those are a thing. Where does he run to now? Bratislav. Potentially to Azov. Wasting all this dit point and money on buildings for making ships. Ships that I use how often? It's alright, my whole grand strategies kind of fall apart when I hit snowball level. But Allah has sent us on a mission. We must destroy Christianity. Even if we have to be a real head case whilst doing it. Our men are getting slaughtered here. Some of these mercenaries are no doubt going to disband in this battle because they're going to get flattened unless we get a very quick wipe, but I don't think that's going to happen. Well, guess I'm just too good. We'll leave you in Azov at least for one turn of a month to get some men back. But for the most part, this is not our problem. Do we split up? I think we split up. It's a good feeling its own way to flatten enemies that once really slapped you silly. Jake converts Savoyard land. It was already converted. Ah, that must be the thing. You can see bars for vassals, but not for marches. And there we go. Yeah, you can't see it for this march. And you don't have one to check. You don't have one to check. Interesting oversight. I guess I'll have to bug that now. Right, what of Hungary? Probably too big for me to annex because I never made them a co-belligerent. Yeah. And they don't have religious ideas, so waste of time anyway. I'd rather just get them out of this war. But they don't want out. Okay. Getting flattened, but hey, I don't want out. That's dedication to the cause, man. Troublesome. You know, maybe I should vassalize the Golden Horde. I worry for them, you know. And we still have bad reputation. No, it's bad reputation we have. Might need the advisor, but I think we can vassalize Golden Horde. You run to Minsk, you're probably going to go elsewhere. Jake, have the Livonians fared in coring Sweden? Of course, they've fared nothing but perfectly. They are the Livonian Order, after all. Excellent at what they do. Alright, still waiting for the revolts down here, but that's why all these men are made. Yes! Monopoly company funded. Take the money. If you're going to do anything in your life, take the money. We've got you. Probably won't be an easy fight, but we've got you. Suffering a -4 and -5 to all of our rolls here. The difficulties that I put my men through. Perhaps you shouldn't be there, though. We'll give you someone that can actually lead you, not the Pope. You there. Yeah, I keep hearing Arumba messed up the aggressive expansion burner. A lot of people say that I can only play well because I use exploits. It's really, really funny to see when people try to mimic what I do and just fail terribly. That might sound incredibly cruel. I mean it to. If you're going to run with the wolves, keep up with the pack. You should send some money to your hard-working vassals. You know, I agree. I didn't get this successful by coincidence. Livonian Order, especially Novgorod, because you're westernizing here, have a ton of dosh. Teutonic Order, yep. Oldenburg, no. Certainly not. You aggravated little midget. I don't know, I just get the idea that Oldenburg is a short and angry German man. He never was the same without his glorious general from the past. Why is Sweden fight like dirt, though? All those ideas to make them fight much better. I suppose the negative 99 prestige isn't helping. I thought Shekel Master didn't become Shekel Master from giving away money. This is more of an investment. These are my vassals, and they always will be. So if they build lots of buildings, they're always going to be strong. I wish I'd marched Novgorod so I wouldn't be taking money from them. I'm assuming this is good, but I have to take Novgorod, Nevers, and Avignon, and lose lots of monies. But I don't take Teutonic Order or my other marches money. Individual war score with use at 51. Looking great. I should probably remove that song from my playlist. Christmas is Long Ogre. Face it, Hungary, you were never meant to be in this war. Just give me the money, give me the reps. And I don't think it's worth my time giving any of your land to any of my vassals just yet. This is worrisome. Austria is getting big. And they're going to be a big pain in the rear later on, I can taste it. Get everyone over to Battle Pope HQ. And I know Novgorod's having trouble with the westernizing, but we'll probably feed them anyway. They must be almost done. I mean, really. It would be a little disgraceful if they were failing right now. Castilian patriots want to rise up. Why? Why Madrid? It's because you got the you got that uprising which gave you nationalism. Our overextension is hurting. So let's try and not take any more land for ourselves here. I do want to take out Finland, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. I might just no-Cassis them later on. I'd have to do it twice. No, I could just annex them, convert and sell their land. Or convert core and sell their land, since Finnish is not an accepted culture. Who would ever accept the Finns? Okay, getting close to the peace table. I never made you a co-belligerent, so this land is going to be pricey, isn't it? Pricey indeed. 10, 16, 18. Glorious. Finish off sieging up and you will have not a foot to stand on at the peace table. Okay, so we're here. What now? Just destroy the Swedes, of course. Jake, if you don't want Novgorod's money, just subsidize them the same amount they pay to you. Clever. But I could subsidize anyway, couldn't I? Alright, Utrecht. I know it's going to take a bit of time, but if I send all 3 of my missionaries there, at least it'll only take 101 months. Okay, Sweden's feeling this, even though they're not very occupied. Length of war can be such a horrible modifier sometimes. You can blitzkrieg somebody, but they don't want to play ball with you. I wonder if they'll have a revolt again. Yeah, I'll be having a revolt if I don't get my men out of that attrition. Jake, there's a 68 base tax cap for the March bonus. I am well aware of that. Ooh, This is interesting. I've never been the one to get this before, so it's nice to actually see it. Alright, just give that land to our friends. You got off lucky, the Commonwealth, but it's all because I've been having nothing but non-co-belligerent wars with you. Just make your way up to Riga. Plenty of space there for all of you. As winters have been getting longer and colder for as long as anyone can remember, ice and snow once again creep further south as winter crops are ruined, wine is spoilt, and the fish have begun migrating to warmer waters. Salt and fur become more expensive, fish, wine, and grain become less expensive. Not good for us, we're trading in wine and fish. And we don't really deal in fur, that's Novgorod's business. However, oh, it only lasts 10 years. Here's the thing, surely the price of fish would go up. And grain and wine, because you're not able to produce so much. Even the knights. How dare they? Oh, why thank you, 270. Warms my heart to hear people say that I'm a nice guy. There's a lot of people that I know think I'm an asshole. And they're probably right. Okay, so Hungary... no wonder they didn't want out. It wasn't us occupying them. It was Austria all along. However, this means we could annex them and release them. Same problem though, they don't have any bonus to conversion, and they probably wouldn't convert because they don't get negative tolerance penalties. Bah, humbug. Go and take out their last province then. And I won't feel like a fool here because I should be sieging this bad boy up. Jake, you're Scottish, so you were born an asshole. And then 3 stars. He was probably trying to say Kappa, but Kappa is a banned word here, and rightfully so. If you want to Kappa, go do it elsewhere. Alright, just give us the money. All the money, of course. And no more of this Swedish rubbish. As for you, Silesia, you know what? I've had it with Avignon. They're just a pain in the rear, so I want rid of them. They are released from me, and we now have a truce for 5 years. But really, we need to end the Western Schism. We'll do that closer to the time, though. And here we go. Revolts. Just the one. And it's not in a province that you're coring, so it's not a big deal. You managed to core quite a bit of it. You, however, are disappointing me. Only 1 core. Sometimes we really just do not breed the brightest administrators. Jake, remember Bornholm? I don't care about Bornholm. I'm not sure if anyone else... Oh, that's not entirely true. The Knights care about it. I could probably transfer it to the Knights because they have a claim on it, couldn't I? Don't know. I've never been in that situation before. Still. Let's give it a go. They also want Gotland. Man, they want it all, don't they? They don't want to core their land. They're going to end up with 16. We've currently got 18, 19, 20, 24. Yes, they can have Gotland. I'm a generous guy like that. The rebels are in a province being cored, aren't they? No, Gascony is not being cored. Unless I'm blind, but I don't think it is. Huh, I made too many cannons and not enough men. That's alright though. Just leave the cannons behind, we'll figure out what to do with them later. Where is likely to revolt that's problematic? Champagne. I believe in my troops. It's gone from bad to worse for Novgorod. Yeah, this really is the problem for theocracies in the papacy, because you don't get the core revolt risk reduction from legitimacy and the likes. It really opens you up to this. Internal conflicts can happen when unrest is at least one. It's very difficult to get lots of unrest reduction. Your tolerance of true faith is great for it, but that only works on a provincial basis, whereas that unrest is counting your whole nation. Troublesome. Finally, grand shipyards. Iberia is our shipyard. Might as well, it's just a desert. Wonder where they get all their trees from. Wow, some of our vassals are really getting quite uppity. I've never seen them so aggressive. We'll look to integrate Toulouse quite soon. Probably finish off Foix. Give them one more feeding frenzy between Foix and France. Foix is unfortunately now allied with the Emperor. In fact, who is the Emperor all allied with? Ugh. Should have broken them up again. That means I should be fabricating quite a lot of claims on our friend the Emperor. Commonwealth, Foix, Bavaria, Hesse. Let's get him now. Jake, did you already spam arsenals and conscription centres everywhere? No. Not too worried about them. Also, well done Novgorod, you finished westernization. Hardly even worth it for Eastern powers, but you did it anyway. Good job. Now you can build all those trade companies. Something about that. Yeah, my vassal is a competing great power, so they're really aggressive. Because I've punted all the other strong ones. Well, that's okay. I highly doubt that they're about to declare war on me, no matter how much they hate me. Well, what's this? Personal union under Austria. Bad news. Definitely bad news. At least I can get a holy war on you, and that would only call in Hesse. Oh, it wouldn't call in the Commonwealth. This one time that I get to fight Austria and he wouldn't have his Commonwealth buddy join in. He would floor me. His tech is at 20, ours is at 17. We should really be doing something about that. But gotta be miserly. Let's just claim all this Austrian land. Rip them asunder in a future war. It's a little unfortunate that I don't have anyone to feed land to them just yet. I mean, I'd love to get Augsburg as a vassal. Might be a little tricky. Trier, I want them to fall as well. I just want everyone dead. Why is that so much to ask for? Jake, you need to save Augsburg. Augsburg will be okay. Maybe change monarch point focus to military and get a better mill advisor. We're already on both of those things. Alright, Bornholm falls, and it is game over Sweden. Oh, well, question is... Excellent, I can transfer this occupation over to the Teutonic Order. No doubt there'll be a revolting mess that he won't be able to deal with, because AI not so good at moving units. Let's get centralization on the go as well. +1 advisors is a very underappreciated idea. Alright, this is all well and good, but let's actually connect up the Livonian land. Teutonic Order have a claim. Unfortunately, it's got to go Livonian. May as well just transfer all this over to Livonian Order. Occupy them all and let God sort them out. What are we looking at here? 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. What could go wrong? I do want Stockholm divided up from the rest, so we'll leave them with those two. And look, nobody really cares, again. That's much more respectable Livonian Order. And lots of places for me to move my units around. Let's get them centralized over in Lübeck. Jake, don't lose Holy War Cassus against Sweden. Yeah, completely forgot about that, didn't I? That's okay, though. Because we can still fabricate a claim using this. It's not that big a deal anyway, because they're not someone that explores. Apparently they do with their final idea group, but let us hope that nothing has to come to that. Livonian Order coring nothing. But they have positive stability. And I love it when I'm right. You still need to core up a couple of these provinces before I can sell you this horrible land that's giving me revolt risk. Causing my Castilian patriots to want to rise up. Only in Madrid though, perhaps. That can be sorted. So how are our new advisors? Still not anything that I'm really excited about. Let's go with you. No, I love having trade efficiency, and we need that negative revolt risk right now. More infantry on the go, stop our vassals from wanting to rise up. Feels like my vassals are begging me to stop feeding them. Or should I listen to them?